Jessica Pegula backs Coco Gauff on Alexandra Eala's rising fame. Alexandra Eala has quickly become one of the WTA Tour's most promising young players, drawing attention from top athletes including Jessica Pegula. After winning the WTA 1000 event in Dubai, Pegula praised the Filipino star's rise and echoed Coco Gauff's recent remarks about Eala's extraordinary ability to attract enthusiastic crowds. This recognition underscores the growing prominence of Coco Gauff Alexandra Eala in women's tennis. Fans and tennis observers alike have been captivated by Eala's rapid progress, particularly after her notable presence at the Australian Open. During her first-round match, Court 6 was overwhelmed by a large group of Filipino supporters joined by local fans, swelling the crowd far beyond the venue's capacity. Despite her loss to Alycia Parks, the passionate turnout made a strong statement about the support Eala commands on tour. Track record of Alexandra Eala's 2026 season and fan engagement. Eala's 2026 season has showcased steady improvement, marked by several impressive tournament runs even though she has not yet claimed a title this year. She started strongly with a semifinal appearance in Auckland, followed by a quarterfinal showing at the WTA 125 tournament in Manila. She continued this momentum with quarterfinal finishes in both Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Her performance in Abu Dhabi helped her reach a career-best world ranking of number 40, although she currently sits at number 47. In Dubai, Eala's journey ended in straight sets against Coco Gauff, yet her steady presence in the later stages of tournament signals increasing consistency. A defining feature of many of her matches has been the fervent backing from Filipino spectators, who gathered in large numbers, especially on center court. Gauff herself highlighted the electric atmosphere created by the fans after her victory, calling it great for the sport and encouraging continued enthusiasm from the crowd. Jessica Pegula's perspective on Eala's influence and potential podcast appearance. During her post-victory press conference in Dubai, Jessica Pegula shared her admiration for Alexandra Eala's poise and the remarkable support she received from her country's fans. Pegula expressed excitement about possibly featuring Eala on her podcast to delve deeper into her journey and personality. Alex is amazing. Hopefully she is the next podcast guest and we can get to know her and talk to her more. But the way she has been able to pack stadiums and the way that her country supports her is something special. And she handles it so maturely and with so much grace. She just feels so appreciative of all the support she gets. Jessica Pegula, WTA World Number 5. Pegula also recounted her experience playing against Eala during the Miami Open semifinals in 2025, describing the unexpectedly intense crowd presence rooting for the Filipino player. And always seems to have a head on her shoulders and a good attitude about it. And it's amazing. I played her when she kinda broke out last year in Miami. And I am from there and the whole crowd was against me and I was like, what on earth is going on? Where did these people come from? Jessica Pegula, WTA World Number 5. And week after week, she has done well and established herself as a really good player on tour. They all come out to support her and exactly we saw that in Australia, when it was overcrowded and they put her on too small of a court. We saw it here. You could hear it from the hotel and you could hear the crowd roaring, especially at night. Jessica Pegula, WTA World Number 5. Impact of Alexandra Eala on tennis growth in young aspirants. Pegula emphasized Eala's role as an inspiration to young athletes, especially girls in the Philippines, highlighting her as a strong role model whose influence extends beyond the court. Eala's visibility and talent are helping to boost tennis's popularity in her home country and motivate future generations to pursue the sport with ambition. So it's incredible and it's awesome what she is doing for the sport. She is perfect role model for it. I am sure she wants to inspire next generational girls and Filipino girls to play tennis and go after their dreams. So I feel it's awesome for the sport. It's really cool and we just had a tournament there as well that she played. Jessica Pegula, WTA World Number 5. Eala's competitive spirit against top players demonstrates her rising status. Last year's Miami Open semifinal remains the only two-level match between Pegula and Eala, yet it showcased Eala's capacity to challenge elite competition. The Filipino star pushed Pegula to a tight three-set match, taking the second set 7-5 after Pegula narrowly won the opening set in a tiebreak. While Pegula ultimately prevailed 6-3 in the final set, Eala's performance confirmed her resilience and competitive edge. Significantly, Eala had surged earlier in that tournament by defeating world number 2 Iga Swiatek in straight sets during the quarterfinal, underscoring her ability to upset top-tier opponents and marking her as a serious contender on the WTA Tour. Future prospects for Alexandra Eala amid growing recognition. As Alexandra Eala continues to attract fans and respect from fellow players like Jessica Pegula and Coco Gauff, her rise signals a shift in the composition of women's tennis talent. Her growing fan base, driven largely by the passionate Filipino community, is contributing to larger crowds and increased visibility for tournaments worldwide. Going forward, Eala's presence on the tour promises to inspire more young players while elevating the sport's profile in Southeast Asia and beyond. Fans and tennis insiders will be watching closely as she builds on this strong foundation, looking to secure significant titles and maintain her ascent within the rankings during the remainder of the 2026 season and in years to come.